Welcome in, everybody. Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Kinny. I am a professional psychic medium, tarot reader, singer songwriter, professional witch, and practitioner. Okay, and today I am in my psychic bag. Okay, these are completely channeled messages, completely channeled readings. This is no cards. Okay, so off top, thank y'all so much for supporting me and supporting this channel by giving me a thumbs up, okay? It really, really helps, as well as lets me know whenever y'all are fucking with what it is that I'm posting. Thank y'all for hitting the subscribe button. Thank y'all for leaving comments, okay? As well as thank you for hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new readings and new videos, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into a channeled message, okay, in regards to, this is a 15-minute reading, a channel message in regards to the next major changes happening for air signs, okay? Fire and earth are already posted, okay, and very soon water will be posted as well, okay? So this will be seen by multiple people. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Air sign placements, all right, and take this for your big six: sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, okay? So what I did was I took a random word generator, okay, a word randomizer, and I went ahead and did that, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. The word for the next major changes having to do with air signs was the word pot. Okay, so pot could be very, very significant. All right, I have already said that this reading is like not for the kids. Okay, so what I can tell y'all is that there's something about like not for kids. Like there's something about y'all recognizing that is maybe not like the most appropriate for a group of people. Like maybe there's certain conversations that the people around you, the young people around you, do not necessarily have to be a part of, okay? I don't know what that's about, but there could be something about like bills or money or finances or whatever the case may be that is just like not suitable talk or conversation like around your child, okay? It could also have to do with like anger issues, anger management, shit like that. I don't know. Yeah, anger management, isn't that somebody's album? I can't remember. It also gives me Traumazine by Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, so someone could be in Aquarius here. Okay, Leo moon energy, Capricorn Venus energy, Taurus rising energy. But with the word pot, next major changes for air sign placements. Okay, heavy on the Gemini because the moon is in Gemini right now, and then heavy on the Aquarius about to happen. We're about to have the full moon in Aquarius on August 9th, okay? What I can tell y'all with pot, some of y'all could have to do with like Mary Jane, okay? For some of y'all, it's gonna have to do with like the Mary Jane. Hi, Jay. For some of y'all, it's gonna have to do with like Mary Jane, okay? It could be someone's name, but that could also have to do with like gardening, all right? Za, whatever the case may be. Hey, everybody. Za, all of that. So some of y'all are either getting into like smoking, okay, and things of that nature more, or there's a need for y'all to kind of like take a break and really recognize. Some of y'all could be like potheads, okay? Some of y'all need to be smarter with the way that you are consuming, or maybe your desire to consume as much, okay, is dwindling, okay? Feeling like being Mary Jane show, okay? Yeah, it's WEED. I just can't say it on here because TikTok be tripping. But WEED, green grass, okay? But feeling like the Being Mary Jane show, mind you, she was crazy as a motherfucker on that show, okay? So Gabrielle Union could be very, very significant. Scorpio energy, okay? What I can tell the air sign collective, a lot of y'all may not be in y'all's like right mind right now. So, okay, so be careful about like mind altering substances, but if you are going to take them, just make sure that you're doing them in moderation and you're not just like doing shit, okay? John F. Kennedy could be very, very significant, all right? Dallas, Texas could be very, very significant. But what I can tell y'all with the word, just don't be consuming it. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, just don't be consuming it for like stupid reasons, or like you don't need to smoke 18 blunts in a day, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to take 18 edibles in a 24-hour period. It's one of those situations. So y'all could be kind of prone towards overindulgence right now, okay? Next major changes, y'all could be changing the way in which you're like smoking or consuming a substance. Some of y'all are starting and some of y'all are stopping. Most of y'all will be stopping, okay? Especially with that full moon in Aquarius coming up. I also think that this also gives me potting like plants, okay? I definitely think that, not yes you do. Like, I definitely think that potting plants, some of y'all need to ground yourself. A lot of y'all need to find better hobbies and habits. Okay, the Hobbit could be significant. All right, the name Aldine could be significant. All right, I definitely think that some of y'all are needing to change like the habits that you have. Y'all could definitely be finding something that is more grounding to do. Okay, I definitely think that there's a need for y'all to maybe y'all should get into gardening or potting a plant. Some of y'all, this has to do with you maintaining your altar. Okay, altar work could definitely be very, very significant. Some of y'all could be putting plants, okay, on your altar. Okay, or like, you know, like an actual like potted plant could be significant. Someone could drive a Jeep. Okay, baby on board. Not falling. Shut up. What does that mean? Who are these people? Okay, I don't know, but air sign, y'all could also be like experiencing a bunch of like, it's too much going on for air sign placements. Okay, there's too much going on. Put user in timeout. Okay, so I definitely just put somebody in timeout. A lot of y'all, like the children in your life or the kids around you or like people who are acting childish could definitely be very, very significant. The number 86 could be significant. $86,000 could be significant. There could be some sort of large debt, okay, that air sign placements are going to be called to deal with. So next major changes, y'all could either be garnering a bunch of debt or paying it off, okay? The name Kiki is very, very significant. Someone just sent me a tip, okay? Yeah, heavy on timeout. Yeah, y'all can either be putting somebody on timeout or someone is putting y'all on timeout. There's lots of duality here. Okay, so the air sign collective could definitely be like very like flip-flop right now. There could definitely be like one zodiac sign out of the air signs that are really like feeling it. Okay, I feel like with the moon and Gemini, okay, it could really be y'all. So yeah, just like watch out for that. Okay, 40 minutes from now could definitely be significant. Also contractors could definitely be significant. All right, getting shit fixed up. Next major changes, air signs may have to actually get a bunch of like repairs done. Okay, y'all may have to get something contracted, repaired, or fixed. It could be a cell phone, it could be stuff having to do with like a house, it could have to do with like a car or a vehicle. Okay, but there's some sort of large expense or debt that may be putting the collective on a timeout. Okay, yeah, so pot, be careful with how much it is that y'all are smoking. Okay, be careful with how much it is that y'all are using mind altering substances and things of that nature. Okay, some of y'all could be like pot heads. Okay, whatever the case may be. This also gives me, once again, like actual gardening, both like like smoking wise, and gardening in the manner of like gardening. Okay, like getting in the dirt, getting in the grass type shit. Okay, so yeah, some of y'all may need to find a better hobby, better habits. Okay, things like y'all may need to just be outside more. Okay, or get in that dirt more. It depends on who it is that you are. Okay, that also gives me y'all could also be craving. Okay, Taco Bell could be significant, but y'all could be having lots of different cravings right now. It could also have to do with like the munchies. Okay, and like, you know, being elevated and shit like that. So just like watch out for that. All right, and watch out for overindulgence, y'all. You do not have to have every single snack and every single tasty looking thing that you see. Okay, tasty cakes could be very, very significant for the collective as well. The word West, the direction West, or the name West could be significant. Kanye West could be significant. Gemini energy again. Okay, so yeah, y'all, I definitely feel as though for air signs there is like an uncomfortable kind of flip-floppy type of energy that y'all got going on. Okay, so there's definitely something that is a bit jarring to y'all. Okay, so just like watch out for that. Make sure that you're double checking and looking at shit beforehand. Yeah, downtown could be significant. Okay, so some of y'all may need to go downtown. It's got to do with like bills, paying for shit. Someone could drive a Ford F-150, or the name Ford could be significant. Also gives me the word fjord, like FJORD. Also, y'all, thank y'all for thumbsing up the reading if you are in here. But yeah, next major changes for air signs, y'all kind of have some shit all over the place, to be very, very honest with you. Okay, especially with Gemini. It's Mercury retrograde whenever I'm filming this, especially Gemini, and then especially Aquarius, because Mercury retrograde is in Leo. So there's all kind of shit. So watch out for how much it is that you're like smoking and consuming substances. Okay, make sure that you're not doing shit just because you're bored. Okay, there's something about like not for kids. Like there's some people around you like being like too childish to handle something, or this could literally have to be about what is and isn't appropriate. Like maybe like your nieces and nephews or your daughter or your son are watching some shit that they don't got no business, you know what I'm saying? Or like there's conversations being had in front of your kid, okay, or around kids that don't necessarily need to be had. Okay, so just like watch out for that. And also it could literally be like somewhere that like your kid is going, like if they're going to a friend's house, like they're seeing all kind of shit that they don't need to be seeing. It could be shit like that. Okay, this also is about y'all finding a better hobby, finding more grounding habits than like substance and like other shit like drugs, bucking. Okay, hi honey, welcome in. So yeah, y'all just like watch out for some shit like that. This also gives me, you don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. That's what that term, that's what the word pot is definitely giving me. Okay, so a lot of y'all could definitely be dealing with some sort of like financial insecurities right now. Okay, air signs could definitely be handling some sort of like large debt. Okay, or some sort of money that is due, money that is owed. Okay, so I definitely feel like there's also like pot calling the kettle black. I definitely feel as though there's something about like your parents and like your parents' teachings that could be very, very significant. Some shit is really coming to pass right now. So next major changes, you could have recognized that like a parent figure was right about somebody, or they were right about something. Okay, or like your family was right, all right, or your ancestors were right about something. What I can tell y'all is that with the, you don't have a pot to piss in and the window to throw it out of. Okay, a lot of y'all could be going through some sort of like financial situation. There could also be a bunch of shit and like a bunch of problems going on like with your house. Okay, a bunch of problems going on with your living situation, with your home. Shit could be fucking up, shit could be breaking. Okay, but whatever the case may be, but there could be either, if this is you, like y'all could definitely be acting some kind of way. Okay, Halloween could also be very, very significant. Okay, booyah. Okay, the word booyah could be significant. Ghost could be significant. Okay, that also gives me Yaya. All right, by Beyonce. The name Yaya could be significant. It gives me Yaya DaCosta. Okay, off of America's Next Top Model. Okay, so watch out for that. Y'all are feeling very, very called to like take precaution. Okay, and to like watch out for that. Tex-Mex food could be significant. Okay, someone could be Texican. Okay, someone could be Mexican, or someone could be from Texas, or both, whatever the case may be, y'all. But I definitely feel like there's a lot of stuff going on. Next major changes for y'all definitely has something to do with like what it is that you're spending your money on. Some of y'all could literally be getting shit fixed up. Okay, or whatever the case may be. Someone could drive a Tacoma. Okay. 4x4s from Wendy's could be significant as well. So yeah, y'all, next major changes for air signs is kind of given all over the place. Okay, finding a new grounding habit. Okay, paying for the shit that you need to pay for. Okay, the name Leah could be significant. Okay, I think that this is what Love Island. Leah, Serena, and Louis or Lewis could be significant. St. Louis could definitely be significant. Okay, so yeah, saw Beyonce then quit my job, Kinny. This Mercury retrograde is crazy. That's fucking okay, someone's initials could be T and C, okay, or T or C, okay. But I definitely feel as though, especially for Aquarius, for this next part, the next major changes, there's definitely some sort of new beginning that is going to be brought to y'all, okay, based off of y'all fully like tying up some sort of financial strings in a last situation. Okay, so I do think that the air signs are definitely like different. It's not all grouped together right now, for real. I definitely think that y'all are all experiencing something different based off of like which sign it is. Okay, watch battery change is what I just seen. Okay, I also think next major changes, y'all could be changing batteries. Y'all could literally be fixing shit up in your house, making sure that your fire alarms are good, that your carbon monoxide alarms are good, making sure that everything is the way that it is supposed to be. Okay, that could be super, super significant. All right, let's see. Let us see. Okay, any major changes, anything else? This is kind of all over the place, y'all. Okay, this kind of all over the place, but I definitely feel like y'all are about to like power up. Okay, or y'all about to be activated into something. Y'all are about to be really like busy. Okay, very, very soon, handling shit, getting shit paid. Okay, paying for like contractors, paying for like moving things or movers. Okay, so definitely make sure y'all are taking the time out to like really make sure that you're good and that you're okay, because it can definitely be very, very overwhelming. Okay, but with the word pot, like I definitely feel as though you are being like planted. Okay, there's new seeds being planted for you, but in order for you to like grow, you got to like clear like the old dirt, okay, out in order for some new shit to happen. Okay, I know that this was all over the place, y'all. It feels that way as well. So Mercury retrograde could deeply be causing these changes. Okay, don't have a pot to piss in, don't have a window to throw it out of. Okay, like I said, that situation could definitely feel as though you are going through some sort of like financial hardship. Okay, and it's causing you strife. Okay, particularly this could also be, like I said, pot calling the kettle black. There could definitely be somebody who is a hypocrite, or you are being a hypocrite. Okay, so there is some hypocrisy here. Make sure that it is not you, and if it's somebody else, make sure you set that motherfucking record straight and say what the fuck you got to say. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. So with that being said, y'all, all right, thank y'all so much for being here. I know it's all over the place. Y'all, please ground yourself. If air signs take anything from this reading, as these changes are changing, y'all need to ground yourself. Okay. Ground yourself, making sure that the decisions that you're making make sense. Okay. Making sure that the choices and decisions that you're making make sense. Okay. Do what it is that needs to be done. Okay. And just watch out. Okay. Just watch out. That's all. Also, please be careful when it is that you are like riding and driving around. Okay. Police can be very, very significant for y'all. But with that being said, thank y'all for watching this far. If you got to this point, go ahead and leave me an air emoji. Okay. And also thank y'all so much for like I said, leaving me a thumbs up. Okay. Leaving comments. Okay. And hitting the subscribe and a notification buttons, okay, so you don't miss out whenever I post some new shit. Don't forget that my fire sign and earth sign readings are already posted. You're welcome, honey. I fucked with y'all a long way, and I'll speak with y'all later.